Hi guys, what's up? I hope you're doing good. When I woke up this morning, I had an interesting reflection to my childhood, which I'm not going to share. But then, drumming as a child was one of the most interesting thing, and I reached out to a few friends of mine on WhatsApp, and I asked them to share some stories. But growing up, I used to listen to a guy called Clint Pulver. Yeah, he has a lot of videos on his journey, how he became a drummer, and who inspired him and all that. So I just felt like let me go back to that video today. Let's watch it together. Then we all see which part of his journey, which part of his life as a child that we can relate to. Then I'll share a few WhatsApp messages from my friends. Um, let's just watch Clint's inspirational video. Yeah.
I have a lot of memories from when I was a child. One that's always stuck out to me, though, was when I was about 10 years old and I was in school and I struggled. And I didn't struggle with English, math, or science. I struggled holding still. And I would try to listen and focus and process ideas, but I couldn't help myself. And to be honest, I would sit there and then I would just start tapping. And the students in the class would look at me and they'd say, "Hey, stop tapping." A lot of the time, I didn't even realize I was doing it. And then eventually even the teachers got after me and they would yell at me and they'd say, "Clint, you have to stop tapping." It got so bad that I got sent to the principal's office for tapping. And he said to me, "Okay, maybe when you go back to class, just try sitting on your hands." And so I did. I went back to class, and when I felt myself starting to tap, I did this. I sat on my hands. And that worked for about 5 seconds. One time I was tapping in class, and my teacher, Mr. Jensen, he looked at me and he yelled. And he said, "Clint, stay after class." And I thought to myself, this is it. I am done. Now, I've always been the type of person that believes that a single moment in time can change a person's life. And this was one of those moments for me. And I will never forget it. And so I was sitting there with Mr. Jensen and an empty classroom. And he walked past me and he sat next to his desk and he said, "Clint, come here. I want to talk to you." And as he looked me right in the eye, he said, "Now, I need you to know something. You're not in trouble. But I do have just one question that I have to ask you." And he asked, he said, "Have you ever thought about playing the drums?" And in that moment, Mr. Jensen, he leaned back and he opened the top drawer of his desk. And he reached in and he pulled out my very first pair of drumsticks. And he held them in his hands and he looked at me and he said, "Hey, Clint, you're not a problem. I think you're a drummer." And from that moment on, I've never put those sticks down. I've toured, recorded, and played drums all over the world. My whole college education was paid for with drumsticks in my hand. Just because of a single moment in time when somebody believed in me. And he saw something in me that I didn't even see within myself. And from that moment, I learned that there's a difference between being the best in the world and being the best for the world.
So guys, I hope we enjoyed the video. Let's read some WhatsApp messages. This is from Kalis Akwesi. Yeah. So I was born into Sunsum. Sorry. Hey, it's to Sunsum. Sorry, pa. Yeah. African religious church. So the Nigerians call them the white garment churches. Yeah. I found interest in conga, pit, bass drum and cause I had great music instincts. Oh, all right. I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. Hey, bro, and you can dance. Snoop Dogg, Mark Hammer, Whitney Houston, um, Don Moen. My dad used to play those songs every Sunday morning, so I could sing every bass line or melody in any song. That was nice. Fast forward, senior high school, from Form 2, I learned a few skills from Osei Reno, who was in SHS 1. I used to buy him food for that. Charlie, before Settle Boys, Settle Boys. Then 2011, I met Salami Moses. Hey, Salami Moses. Interesting name. Who groomed me for close to a year. Then I moved to Accra. Yeah. Where the magic is happening. Met Jason Elliott, aka JE, who groomed me for 4 years, about 4 years. Yeah, but there's one drum tutor who has been very instrumental in my development as a drummer. David Osebwatin, known as Spanky. Charlie, salute you, sir. He used to play drums at the Makers House Chapel. And we are here today, currently main drummer of Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. Yeah. Tuno boy. So, Krebs says that my journey started when I was in class 4. My journey started when I was in class 4. I took 5 working days to do first phase of it. I had a friend that knew about the drums, so we decided to learn one thing a day. Sorry. And in Ghana, reggae, high life, worship, and praises. That be all. It be true, Charlie, Ghana. So he used each day to help me through it. I was getting along with the drums until I met one guy who used to play the traditional drum, Kete. Charlie, I love playing those drums way back in Akosomo. He used close, he was close to Francis Osei. He said, so my drum video I watched was Francis playing in a small room. The first video was a funk and the second was a separation video, and it got stuck into my head for long. The guy had the separation vibe and he could do the drums along the traditional drum. He started teaching me, and my first assignment was to draw a drum set on a paper cardboard and I used to practice on that. He left my hometown for a while and the rest was left to myself. And it's been that till I met Obeng Jr., those twins, on Facebook way back 2015. So the link up there, and he taught me 6-stroke roll. Hey, Selom's best roll. I believe that was my first rudiment class, and it's been myself since. Oh, that's interesting. But bro, please, the cardboard drumming thing, I would really want to see it. I really want to see that. Selom, first drummer. I started drumming at the age of 14 and without knowing the basics. So I was just doing listen and a play drumming till I came across some people who introduced me to some basics, which still makes my play relevant to a greater extent. I started active drumming 2018. That's on the 23rd of December. Then I entered the university, and a God-sent brother came my way to transform my play totally. And is in the person of Joshua Dazi. He held my hands throughout my stay in the university till he completed and he left. And as of now, all he taught me is what I implement in my play. All right, that's nice. All right, guys. That's where today's reaction ends. I'll keep bringing up more stories. Yeah, do enjoy the rest of your day and be good.